Thank you for plugging into this Family Life News podcast, streaming issues-driven, family-focused news. Welcome to another edition of Hometown Heroes on Family Life. I'm your host, Bill Price. Our guest this week, Bradley Poole from Salamanca, New York. He's halfway through his 266-mile run through every single town in Cattaraugus County. You're going out for a little jog.
Yeah, just a little light jog.
So
266 miles through every town in Cattaraugus County.
Going through every single town. Is there a reason for that, Bradley?
So I'm doing this run to raise awareness and money for cystic fibrosis, which is a disease I live with. And because CF gets no government funding, the only way to develop better life-prolonging medications is through donations.
Yeah, you know this better than most people, this disease, and you're kind of a miracle story yourself. You shouldn't, according to your doctors, you shouldn't be alive today, right?
That's correct. They told my parents when I was born that I'd be lucky to see 18, but due to advancements in medicine, that life expectancy has slowly kept going up.
Yeah.
It was just 37 years, not too long ago, like 5 years ago maybe, and they just bumped it up to 40 maybe a couple years ago.
Yeah. So lots of ways to raise money for causes, and why did you pick running?
So I started running 3 years ago. I caught a bad cold. I was in the hospital for a week, and before running, I was just like, I wasn't doing any type of cardio stuff at all. So I went in the hospital. I told myself when I get out, I'm going to start adding more cardio into my routine just to help the lungs out. And I decided on, trying to run, see how that would go. I started running, and then I did my first race, which was a half marathon. And then from that point on, I just got addicted to it, kept going with it.
Sure, yeah, it is addicting. I do about 6 miles a day. You're going to be doing, 42 miles a day?
Yep, 42 miles a day for 6 days, and then on the last day, it's going to be 14.
So what's the training been like? I mean, this is pretty intense stuff.
Yeah, I've been training since last September. So I got a coach. His name's Mark Wilson out of Casadega. He's been working with me for almost 10 months now.
You're listening to Hometown Heroes on Family Life. Our guest this week is Bradley Poole from Salamanca, New York, running through every single town in Cattaraugus County, New York, to raise money and raise awareness for the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation, a disease you have lived through. You're a miracle, Bradley, and we understand you've already raised a bunch of money, correct?
Yep, I raised close to $15,000 so far. My goal is to raise $100,000.
When you run these distances, it's as much of a mental thing as it is a physical one, right?
That's correct. Running is pretty much 90% mental, 10% physical. It's a lot of mental toughness. Your body's going to get tired, but you just got to keep pushing through and telling yourself that you can get through it, not giving up, and just keep working through the pain and getting it done.
Folks can probably watch you as you run through these towns, right?
Yep. Yeah, I got my Facebook page up, and on there I got maps and stuff on there that people can see what towns and roads I'll be going through. I'll be doing Facebook Live throughout the event and drink lots of fluids, get hydrated.
How long will it take you to run 42 miles?
So I'm going to shoot for like a 10 to 11 minute pace, which will take about 7-8 hours.
8 hours of running.
We're starting at 5 a.m. every day. Yeah. And the goal is to be done by 1 o'clock.
Kind of beat the heat of the day.
Beat the heat.
Yep. And then you'll just kind of camp out in wherever you end and then pick up from there the next day, or how's it going to work?
So I'm going to get picked up for wherever I leave off, and then I'll get driven back out the next day to where I left off and pick up again from there.
And you'll finish where?
I'm going to finish in Ellicottville.
All right. Bradley Poole, we wish you all the best and stay safe. What a neat story. What a great cause.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
That's Bradley Poole from Salamanca, New York, this week's Hometown Hero. Join us next week as we search for your home, your town, your hero. It's Hometown Heroes on Family Life.